Now, according to some people, the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle, is a dedicated follower of fashion. I kid you not. And according to some people, when she wears something, things sell out around the world. Outfits a little bit like this. And of course, in the recent Nigerian tour, it's interesting to note that obviously she gave a nod to a brand new homeland of 43% Nigerian heritage roots, but didn't clearly bother to give any nod, of course, to a country that's given her a warm welcome, literally thousands, millions of pounds, and more importantly, a platform to sell her wares on. You get the picture. Now, what's interesting also is there's a bit of a spat with a very much celebrated fashion designer. And this time, Meghan's come out fighting. As ever, let me explain. Good to see you today. Yes, not bad, thank you. Isn't this lovely behind you? Look at this. Nice, you see. And of course, the lovely nightlife of London. I like this about this time of year. We're just coming out of spring, going into summer. Just around about the right sort of time, isn't it, weather-wise? Yeah. Do you know, you feel relaxed, do you? Are you all right? And we haven't asked each other, have we? It's important. I know, I find, seriously, I find this, how many people ask you genuinely, how are you? So I'm asking you, how are you? You're all right, that's good. I'm glad you enjoyed, by the way, our recent video regarding the superstar Barry Manilow, who's still in town, of course, doing brilliant stuff at the London Palladium. What a superstar. I mean, you like him or loathe him, the guy is a star. He puts 110% in. Can't knock him. Now, someone who may not, of course, have this said dedicated, shall we say, work ethic is none other than the former Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle. And there's been a big spat, you see. And it's interesting, isn't it? Because as I've told you before, when royals wear certain outfits, particularly if you remember with Meghan, she hoped to become the face of Dior. And sadly for Meghan, Dior decided against it, however hard she tried. Even Prince Harry pushing and swaying by wearing their swag, of course, at the coronation, couldn't do it. They liked the idea of Prince Harry wearing Dior, but apparently, allegedly, were not too keen on Meghan Markle. But moving forward, a celebrated English fashion designer, Julian MacDonald, has come out and basically said that he didn't want to dress Meghan and that, he's refused. Now, it's got really complicated, and as ever, we have to say allegedly, because the bottom line is that Julian, who is known for dressing all the big stars, everybody from Kylie Minogue, Cher, indeed to, of course, Queen Camilla, that is, of course, simply known as Camilla, well, he said no, he would, turn down the opportunity, or has apparently not wanted to dress the Duchess of Sussex. Her team now, and you're going to read about this in the next couple of days, have spat back and basically said, well, they didn't want to wear Julian MacDonald's designs and the fact that actually it's the opposite way round. Now, there's two sides to this here because, as we know, she did want to wear British designer clothes for a short period, including Victoria Beckham's wares, but then they very quickly fell out and that fell to pieces. You see how this works. But for Julian MacDonald, apparently, according to Meghan's team, he's simply trying to ride on the coattails of her phenomenal marketing PR power to make sure that he's still remaining relevant. I kid you not. And at no point has Meghan ever asked, requested, required any of his designs or indeed clothes. Looks, of course, oh dear, looks, of course, like this could be a spat that goes on and on. But when you think about it, you've never seen her in his clothes. And more importantly, has he ever mentioned Meghan before? And does he have a brand new launch to look at? It's an interesting debate, and I'm going to throw it back to you. As ever, who do you believe? Bit of a storm in a teacup. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.